we get set to take in the second period of game number 3. In that first period, Maher had 21 of 22 saves for the period, and Minnesota is up 1-0. With that, we're going to flip this camera and get you back to the action on the ice. Icing on the Moose. That's going to come all the way down. Into the defensive zone for the Moose. To the right side of their goalie. Face-off won by the Moose. Picked up by number 24. Going behind her own net. Push forward past McDonald. Henderson's going to have to get on a horse. She sends that one out of the zone. Held in by McDaniel. McDaniel tried to get it over to Hilton. Not able to do so. As Holman gets knocked off the puck. Hilton with it. Cutting to the middle. Now to the left side. On her forward. Backhands. Nobody there. As McDaniel picks up the puck behind her own net, circles around, sends it over to Holman at the half wall, not able to hold it in. Sabota trying to get the puck out. Centering pass. Hilton to Sabota. Sabota puck knocked away. Offsides by Minnesota. 21-13 remaining in the second. 1-0 is the score. Swearingen with the puck high off the glass. Gets past the defenseman from the Moose. Poppy, Sabota, and Fikert out there for the forwards. For the D, we had Elseth and Swearingen. Save Maher. As Sabota takes the draw to the left side. If I could only get my left and rights. Correct. As the Moose pick up the puck down below the goal line. Try to stuff it short side, goes through the crease and into the corner. Minnesota does a nice job of cycling that puck down low, gets it down behind the net. Sabota with another toe drag, shot that one up and over the glass, over the net. Sabota has that toe drag down to a T as she's able to get around a couple of the defenders. Now if she could just dial in that shot, she may have to take her stick to the range and sight it in just a bit. Minnesota with the puck into the far left corner. Behind the net, circling, centering. Oh, Maher with two fantastic saves. As that puck was there, point blank range. That was her 25th save of the game. Swearingen with the puck, loses it, gets it up to Regal. Regal tries to shove it through, can't do so. Picked up by the Moose. Down the left side, face-off dot to Maher. Picked up by the Moose. Elseth trying to work her man off the puck. There was Sabota. Sabota was able to knock that one loose, but the Moose come flying in and take that puck away. Moose winning the battles to the loose pucks. Shot coming. That one, not quite sure how that, if that hit somebody in front, but that looked like it took a corner on Maher. Not able to make the save to make it 2-0. Lippert taking the draw. Won by the Moose. Into the zone of North Dakota. Jurger gets it to Lippert. Lippert twisting up the defense, trying to get around one. Polk checks it forward through the skates to the end boards. Centering pass hits a Minnesota player. Comes out as Regal's trying to take her man into the corner. Picked up by Lippert. Out to Olsen. Olsen shot half ball. Nice shot by Olsen. That was a nice saucy shot. Puck comes out to Lippert. Lippert fans on the and picked up by the Moose. That one's going to come all the way out to be picked up by Harger. Harger with the puck up to Jurger. Jurger tries to center that one. Moose pick it up. Centering pass. Harger on the D. Moose take a shot. Olsen gets it up to Hilton. Hilton battling along the far boards. Picked up by Olsen. Centering pass to Lippert. That one comes out. Hits the skates of a North Dakota player. Picked up by Olsen. Back to Harger. Back to Olsen. Off her stick. Lee takes her man into the corner. Picked up by Olsen. Into the corner. Now Hilton has the puck half boards. Shot. That one saved by Maher. Stick save. Held in by, not held in by Holman. You know, the other day, I gave my handyman a list of things that he needed to do. There was probably about five, six things to do. So I left him alone and came back and found out that he did items 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs. Lee over to Henderson. Henderson back to Lee. Thanks for watching, Adam. Good to see that somebody caught that one. Nice save by Maher as that was redirected by a couple bodies in front, hit some traffic, and she was able to make that save. Or watch the puck at least go into the corner. Held in by Hilton. Now McDaniel. Knocked off the puck, tries to push that one forward. McDaniel with the puck. Up to Hilton down the right side. Hilton cutting to the middle. Oh, tries to toe drag it around. Holman has the puck down below the goal line. Held along the boards. Sabota comes in to help. Referee's yelling to move the puck. Comes out, Minnesota with it. As Minnesota comes through with it, Sabota on the attack. Minnesota's going to have to regroup. Sabota down the left side. Face-off circle by herself. Minnesota takes it away from her. 2-on-1 there. Eventually you're going to lose that battle, but Sabota doing a nice job trying to hold it in. She's going to pick up the puck. Center ice, she's going to send that deep. Fikert picks up the puck into the far corner. Centering pass to Sabota off the backhand. Lewis able to get around Elsa. 2-on-1. Swearingen not able to get over there fast enough. Shot goes up and over the net. Sabota has the puck. Tries to get it up to Fikert. Fikert has it now. Get around one defense. Oh, the defenseman had an extendo stick. Twice now she's used that extendo stick. She got beat by Fikert and was able to reach back and grab that loose puck. Face-off outside North Dakota zone, picked up by the Moose. As Elseth tries to get it out, held in. Big battle along the far boards, right along the bench for North Dakota. Lippert with the puck, gets it out. Moose are going to have to regroup. Lippert on the forecheck. Elseth tries to chip that one forward, use her to 60-degree wedge on that one to get it up and over the defenseman's stick. Elseth better be careful there. She's going to get a penalty as she's... Whoo, way to hold up on that one. 2-on-1 centering pass. Shot. Nice save by Maher. Another save. Comes out to the point. That one hits redirected. Maher gets a blocker on that one. I'm going to give her the save because that hit her pad and went into the corner. Lippert getting around one defenseman. 1-on-4 shot. Glove saved by the Moose player. Shots are in favor of the Moose, 21-9. And the score is only 2-0. Thank you for everybody that's checking into the channel. We appreciate you guys watching your ladies as they represent North Dakota here in Minnesota. Gotta use that German accent. Minnesota. Holman trying to hold that in, gets it to Hilton. Hilton shot, save. As Holman was able to get it over to the high slot area, and Hilton able to get some stick on it. Face off to the left side of the Moose goalie as Lee steps in to take the draw. She's out there with Holman and Lippert. Or excuse me, Hilton. Olsen, nice job pinching to hold that one in. Shot, nice shot by Olsen. She gets some time and she gets some leverage on that stick. That thing has got some vapor trails behind it. Oh, we're going to have a penalty coming up on Olsen. That's going to be her second penalty of the game. Sabota taking the face off to the right side of Maher. Face off won by the Moose. Shot behind the net. Comes into the near corner. Walking in, poked away. That's going to be a power play goal. Team ND 1 for 2 on the penalty PK as Minnesota nets their first power play goal. Moose with the win, cutting to the middle. Shot that hits Henderson. Henderson with the puck, trying to push that one forward. Lost into her skates. Moose able to hold that one. Fiker gets it up to Sabota. Sabota has Puppy in the middle. That one comes off her stick awkwardly and goes to one of the Minnesota defenders. Moose with the puck. Coming down the left side, right along the bleacher side. Fiker knocks her man off the puck, picked up by McDaniel. McDaniel try to get a centering pass to Sabota. That one goes through traffic into the corner. And Henderson with the puck now. Henderson picking it up behind Maher. Tries to get it up to the Puppy. Henderson with the puck. Poke checked away. Held in by the Moose. Puppy tries to chip it out. Held in by the Moose. Oh, Puppy gets sent to the ice. As her number 26 from Minnesota were battling along the near board. She got the raw end of the deal, but we get the power play. First power play of the morning for North Dakota. Just like we watch, redirected up high and a glove save by the goalie. Just like we watch the Weather Channel to see what the weather's going to be like in cities we travel to in the winter. What do Ducks watch? We'll let you think about that a little bit as Minnesota gets that one deep. We're going to get an icing call coming up on that. Ducks also watch a channel when they're traveling. It's called the Feather Channel. With that, we're going to get back to the action as Minnesota wins the faceoff in their own zone. Alsace going to have to get on her horse. We're going to have icing coming up on that one. Hey TJ, what do you call the Terminator after he retires?
Exterminated.
Exterminator. Ding ding ding. I should have prizes to hand out if somebody gets those. Team ND can koozies. Puck comes out to the point for Harder. Held in. That one hits the pads of a Minnesota player. We got a 2-on-1. Olsen playing man. Shot coming. Maher with this outstanding save. That's going to be her 30th save. As Jurger's shot, that one makes it all the way across. No save on that one. Out to the point, held in by Harder. Regal after the puck. Olsen sends that one deep. That should be, that hits somebody coming off the bench. North Dakota getting caught flat-footed as the forward from the Moose coming in on that one, able to get around and take a shot on Maher. We got a penalty coming up on North Dakota for hooking. "19 seconds remaining." Well, what was 19 seconds remaining in the penalty to Minnesota is now negated by the penalty by Harder. This is going to be the third power play for Minnesota as Maher makes the save. That's going to be her 31st save, and they only have 23 up on the board. Face-off won by the Moose around the net of Maher. Circling around. Out to the point. Right side shot. Maher save. North Dakota's going to have to Hilton trying to get something at the red line, right at center ice. Try to kick that one forward. Shot, Maher save. Taken away by Hilton. Held in by the Moose at the blue line. They're going to call it delayed offsides on that one. 7:06 remaining in the second period. It's the second. .49 seconds remaining on the penalty to Harder as Minnesota cuts to the middle. Right around McDaniel. I think Henderson was able to get enough on the stick. There wasn't a shot. McDaniel with the puck. Tries to get it up to Puppy. Henderson behind her own net. 6:38 remaining. 21 seconds on the penalty to Harder. Minnesota with the puck out to the point. Shot coming. Save as Maher watches that one all the way into her belly for her 34th save of the game. Face-off won by the Moose. Able to hold that in. Both teams even strength. Centering pass knocked away by Swearingen. Sabota tries to punch that one forward. Gets it up to Fikert. Fikert pushing that one forward. Can she get to it? Sabota picking up the puck, has Puppy, high slot. Sabota behind her own net, circling, centering, off the back of the net. Should say the side, as Minnesota's coming out 3-on-2. 3-on-1, shot. That one goes to the end boards. Puck picked up by Elseth to the point, tried to get it out, not able to do so, held in by the Blues. As Fikert's going to send that one down. She's going to get a line change. They're going to say an icing on that one. It kind of looked like the Moose player tried to touch it, not able to get anything on it with inside of 5 minutes remaining in the period. get some chatter going. Let's see something in those comments. Let's cheer these girls on from back home, wherever you're at. Give them a little good juju from your living rooms or cars, or maybe even on your walk. Let's send them some good vibes to help them out. Olsen pulls that one forward. Picked up by Hilton. Hilton and then Holman. Holton down the left side. Knocked away by the Moose. Lee backhands that one. As we have a battle near boards. Lee with the puck. Good puck protection. Tries to get it to Holman. That one's knocked away. Nice defensive effort there by McDaniel. Stop the player from advancing. That one gets all the way through traffic, goes into the far corner. Girls will be playing around 3:30 this afternoon. Let me check my official statistician. We will be back on the air at 3:20 for game number 4 of the weekend as McDaniel tries to get the puck up and through the defenseman's legs. Henderson knocked off the puck. And she battles for at the end boards. She's down there with Lippert. Lippert out to the wing. Hilton able to give it over to Holman. Holman and Lippert. Lippert tries to get it through the legs of the defenseman. Not able to do so. And the Moose on the attack. And if you've ever seen a Moose attack, it's not pleasant. That one's knocked away by North Dakota. 2:39 remaining, held in by, they say it was out. Face off outside the zone for North Dakota as Lippert takes the draw, won by the Moose. Maher save. That's going to be her 35th save of the game. As Jerder tries to cut around, and the Moose going to get the stoppage in play. According to my calculations, we have 35-11 on shots on goal. Lippert taking the draw. Run forward. Loose puck picked up by the Moose. Moose cutting to the middle. Number 40 into the corner. Looks like she tries to back that one in. Pushes it forward to 34. Jerger with the puck. And Maher mix. Let's say 1:27 remaining in the game. And we will be back on the ice and the air at 3:20 this afternoon. That's going to make for a long ride home for some of us. Picked up by Harger, behind her own net, pushes that forward to Fiker. Fiker tries to chip that one off the wall. Maher with the save as she was sliding across, was able to quickly get back to push that one into the corner. Fikert with the puck down the right side, right along the benches. Tries to push that one past the defense, can't do so. And they get caught offsides. Moose out to the point. Shot from the right side. That one gets all the way through traffic. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Fikert tries to push that one forward. Not able to do so. Held in by the Moose. Shot coming. Saved by Maher. Another save. 2 saves. 3 saves in a row with 9 seconds remaining. Jovi Maher putting on a show in the last 3 minutes here of this game, making her 40th save of the morning. That's going to be the end of the game, as we will keep it here for the handshake and prayer at center ice. As always, I'm your host, Tim Zander. We want to thank you for watching Team North Dakota 14U Tier 2. Brought to you by nobody. I don't have any sponsors. 3:20 this afternoon is our next game. I will do that, Adam. Thank you. So it's good to see a coach participate in that. All right, we'll see you guys in a few short hours. Thanks for watching North Dakota Hockey.